Dear Srila Prabhupada, as we make this offering to you, we remember your words. No time, a chronic disease of the common man. We wonder how you knew what exactly the future had in store. From the start of 2020, a pandemic took over, spreading all across the globe. In spite of having such developed technologies, we, as a civilization, stood still. You always said, whenever men neglect the authority of the Lord, nature and her laws are there to penalize them. And by March, a war had begun. You cannot put an end to war in this material world. War is a feature of the material world, you said. A war had begun against the COVID-19, a virus which was spreading like fire. A war for food, hunger, employment, shelter, poverty, and what not. In terms of service, however, every temple of yours had people on the street distributing and feeding Krishna Prasadam. We knew how much you loved and prioritized Prasad distribution. We did what you always wanted. ISKCON Pune's Amrit Foundation did some spectacular activities which we today humbly offer at your lotus feet. Since the March of this year, we have fed over 35 lakh people in and around the city of Pune at 90 different locations. We saw to it that wherever there was a dire need, we were there to feed. We, as an organization, reached out to all the people who were struggling for even one square meal. We went to the tribal villages of Mahabaleshwar and Rajmachi and gave a month's ration kit along with a sticker of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra to 300 families. Now that you have already reached their doorsteps, we are sure that it won't take long for you to capture their hearts. We also served 3 full meals at a COVID care center at Viman Nagar and fed Vaishnav food to all the patients. As you always said, by Prasad distribution, you will do service to the Lord and the public will be pleased upon you as well. Gradually increase the number of guests and don't deny anyone. Continue in this way. Whatever is there, distribute equally. And on the occasion of the World Books Day on the 23rd of April, we distributed 1,000 Bhagavad-Gitas. Also, due to COVID-19 and the ensuing lockdown, we saw how the mental health of people was affected, and thus we took this as an opportunity to serve and preach to people. And what could be more soothing than reading and understanding about the essence of life from the Bhagavad-Gita as it is? These books are so potent that anyone who reads them is sure to become Krishna conscious. So, it is a very valuable service to distribute our books. Keeping this statement and its mood in mind, we spread this divine knowledge. Bhagavad-Gita is also known as GITOPANISHAD. It is the essence of Vedic knowledge and one of the most important Upanishads in Vedic literature. Also, we knew how you always loved and promoted cow protection. We also fed about 600 cows on a daily basis in the city. We provided them with grass and fruits during these 3 months of the lockdown. You always mentioned that without protection of cows, Brahminical culture cannot be maintained, and without Brahminical culture, the aim of life cannot be fulfilled. While carrying out these activities, we never felt alone because we knew you and your teachings are eternally with us. And you always said, don't feel yourself to be alone because Krishna is always there with you. We understood for a fact that spiritual life is not dry. We experienced eternal bliss and joy whilst rendering all of these services. Our goal is to serve and feed more people, give them Krishna Prasad, and we know that you will take care of the rest. You yourself are an ocean of mercy, and we humbly attempt to distribute a drop of this ocean amongst the people. Prabhupada, you never settled. You constantly kept on spreading the Krishna Consciousness movement via every possible means. Your Vani, your instructions, continue to spread around and enlighten fallen souls like us. Srila Prabhupada, you are now living with all of us with all vibrancy and vigor through your instructions, which we just try to follow. Not only did you establish a matha or a mandir, but you established an entire society where we all are like one big family. The institution that you founded, established, and left behind is taking care of the whole world. You made a very profound statement. Your love for me will be seen by how you protect this institution after I am gone. You often said, I am leaving behind a big will, protection of this institution which has to be done by lovingly serving the Lord and His devotee and by executing all of His dreams and vision. Let us remember this will of our dearest Prabhupada and offer all we have unto His divine lotus feet.